Hi, AJ Cataldo here. Quick update on Netlist stock. It's February 1st here in Cambodia. It's about 8 a.m. East Coast US. It's going to be 12 hours earlier, so 8 p.m. January 31st. Anyway, Netlist stock has gone up since the December 30th news, and it's a little bit below the 52-week high of about $1.32 a share. A lot of investors on StockTwits, long-term investors, are anticipating a new contract with SK Hynix. That's SK space Hynix Inc. Incorporated. I'll put a link below. It's not on a U.S. stock exchange. I did look up the 10Q. Netlist entered into a contract with them on April 5, 2021. That contract expires in April 2026. This is February 2026. So again, a lot of people are anticipating a new contract in February or March, but it could be April. If they get that new contract, that's going to be extremely favorable news, and this will result in an additional increase in price per share, some appreciation. Now, this is not investment advice. You do what you like, do your own research. I am holding 15,000 shares, 12,000 in my IRA, 3,000 in my taxable account. I'm probably not going to buy anymore. I'm not sure. And I'm probably not going to sell for at least a year. This is a firm with a lot of litigation. I did ask some people on StockTwits. I posted a question. What do you guys think will happen? Do you think we'll get the contract renewal news in February, March, April, when it expires in April? And I got some good comments. One person pointed out they have to renew Hynix, Hynix. Otherwise, they'll be sued for infringement after the expiration. That's a very good point. Netlist has until June to add Hynix to the current litigation against the other firms, Samsung, Google, and so on. If they don't renew on or by April, they'll certainly be added to the case. That's a very good point. I've not verified that June date. Another said, highly unlikely they would be willing to be sued with the possible exclusion orders, given the Trump administration's position on IP protection. They have too much money coming in and too much of a lead over their competition in the HBM space to risk it. You're going to have to research that. You can look up and see the advantage they have technologically on those chips. And I did go to, so that's pretty much, I get that from StockTwits, just some other people's thoughts. What they have currently is, it's called a strategic product supply and licensing agreement. So they're being provided with chips, but their intellectual property is being used, and that's the agreement at issue, which we expect to be renewed. I did look up on Seeking Alpha, which is my favorite website, and I publish some articles on there from time to time. Not on this one, but on other stocks. Here's some of the headlines. SK Hynix secures 70% of NVIDIA's HBM orders. If you've been watching NVIDIA's stock, you know that's a good thing. Another headline, SK Hynix profits surges on AI memory demand. Another one, SK Hynix nears record high on reported Microsoft AI memory deal. Another one, Micron dips after reporting Samsung nearing NVIDIA certification for HBM4 chips. Another one, Samsung nears NVIDIA certification for HBM4 AI memory report. Another one, AI boom is shifting power to memory makers, Jeffries says. So if they're using Netlist's intellectual property, and previously have contracted to use it and have been paying a royalty. And if the contract expires in April, and if they're doing so very well, and it looks like their revenues are going to go up, the demand for their chips is going to go up, and if those chips do in fact use Netlist intellectual property and they want to continue to use it legally, any news of an additional or a new contract in February, March, or April is going to be very positive. Sorry about the background noise. They're doing some construction in the area. Anyway, if you like this information, I'll be doing more of these, not just on Netlist, on other stocks as well. And I'll even cover some of my experiences with day trading in years past. I don't do it anymore, but it was profitable. Please like, please subscribe, please make comments, and have a wonderful day.